let's get YouTube sorted. This is a live stream. If anybody else is watching this back, just click the live chat button and you'll see what we're talking about. You will hear my daughter on the monitor for a little while tonight. My husband would usually be keeping an eye on her, but he's not here at the moment. Right. I'm just connecting my iPad. There we go. So this is from the book Beautiful Creatures by MysticArtMirrors, I believe the artist is called. So I'm going for something completely different tonight. I haven't actually used these pastels, these colours before. So it's going to be a tester, I think. Oh, that's not in the way there if I move that one. Let me see. That's the tripod. Yeah, that should be better. Right, so I'm going to start off at the top, I think. I'll just give it another second, see if anybody else joins before I start. She's chatting away to herself. I think I'm going to go for dark swirls. I'll start off with the dark colour and see how it goes, I think. So I'll check these as I go because I can't remember the names of them. Chrome Oxide Green. That's the darkest green that I've got, I think. Start up at the top corner and bring it down. I think I'm going to mess the edges up as well. Oh, yeah, brilliant. Brilliant. You're just going to print it off now then. Which one did you end up going for, Emma? Was it the mermaids one? So I'm not too worried about going over the lines because I'll just erase them out later when we're closer to be finished. You bought all three. Yo, there should be a discount really, shouldn't there? If you buy all three at once. That's what I think. What are you going to start working on first then? Yeah, I think they should do that. Same as the Clara boots that you bought. It was good that they did a discount for you, and I think more sellers should do that. The only thing that I've noticed with these soft tools, I don't know if it's because I'm heavy-handed, but they've started to break apart already. I'm trying my best to be a bit careful with them. Would you not be able to work on anything when the kids are in bed? I've literally just put Isabel down, she's still awake, so you might hear her on the monitor. Well, do you think that'll work then? Have you tried that? I was hearing lots of mixed reviews actually about using makeup applicators, so I haven't tried it yet. Yeah, well, we'll see about her tonight. I put her to bed last night at, gosh, it must have been 7 o'clock, 7:30, round about that. And she was up at 9:30, she was up at 10:30, and she was up till 10 to 1 this morning. So yeah, it's been fun. Right, so that's the shoulder. I'm going to bring it up slightly. So a little bit there, and I'm going to put a little bit behind the hair. The reason that I chose this picture is because of these curls or dreadlocks. Not done anything like this before. I will try them. I suppose it'll be cheaper as well. Yeah, I think so. I really do. I think she's missing him now. Hiya Mia, are you alright? I promised you that I'd stream tonight. I'm hoping to do the same tomorrow as well, depending on how the little girl's behaving. But yeah, I think she's just missing Dada. Yeah, well, I'm going to have to go on Amazon after this and order some. I'm alright, thank you. Tired now, it's getting to 7:45 in the evening now. Start winding down. I've had a long day with Isabel. She had it's not a flu jab, but it's like a flu, like spray up the nose today. So they've warned me that she could have flu symptoms in the next couple of days. So I'm just keeping my fingers crossed that that won't happen. Yeah, we've been speaking to him a lot. He's having a whale of a time, so I'm glad that he's enjoying it. It'll soon be me and Lewis. Not long. I think it's a little over 100 days before we go away now. Not that I'm counting or anything. Let's do this little edge here. This is definitely not the colour palette I usually go for, but I just wanted to try something completely different. So we'll just see how it turns out. Right, I think I'm done with that darker colour for now. And the next one is bright yellow green shade. They couldn't call it an easier name, could they? I think you're right, Mia. I think it's going to be me that's terrible, to be honest. I think she'll be fine. Let's start at the top again. Yeah, it's definitely more of a lime green shade, this. Sorry, Emma, what do you mean, more pan pastels? I'm not buying any more now, not any more pan pastels. I'm quite happy, I think, with the colour choices that I've got. Yeah, not one thing has popped up on there that I've, you know, had my eye on for a while. It's been a bit rubbish, hasn't it? There's a lot of Arteza things that have popped up, but I don't need the pencils. I've got the acrylic paint. So I'm not just buying something for the sake of it. So I think it's on, what date are we today? The 26th or 27th. It's on till the 29th, I think. Yes, I did. And she posted about, oh gosh, what were they called? Oh god, what were they? Oh, the Arteza pencils having the 120 set. I saw that the other day. Again though, I've got 5 different sets of pencils. I'm quite happy with what I've got now. Yeah, I saw that. I'm sure it'll be over here in no time though, I expect. She's having a right whale of a time. I'm hoping that I don't have to run upstairs, but she should be okay. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up. At least she's rolling round in bed. She sleeps in a big sleep suit as well, so it's quite difficult. So I'm quite impressed that she's managing to do that. Let's work on this bit. I think this is the 4th picture I've done now out of this book already. I'm really enjoying these ones, but my printer decided halfway through some of the images are not like pure black like this one. It's black with like a tint of red. I think I could get away with colouring them, but I'm not happy about it. And it was a new, you know, pad of ink, a cartridge of ink as well. I'm not sure why that's happened. Yeah, you'll have to get them. I love them. I might possibly use them on the jewellery on this maybe. Try and make it more of a mixed media piece. I get bored of just using pencils all the time. Plus I haven't got the patience, I don't think. Right, the top bit. I know what image I'm going for in my head, but whether it comes out or not is a different thing. So I've still not got any fixidant. I'm just using my cheap hairspray, and that's been working fine for now. I did look on Amazon yesterday, and the Winsor & Newton one I think is £13. I mean, I don't know which fixidants are good. I don't know. I could probably do with nipping into a proper art shop and asking. Frisk. See, I have no idea. I've never used one. It's the smell that I'm a bit worried about. And I know some of them you have to spray it outside as well. But what if you're doing a picture late at night and it's piddling down outside? What are you going to do then? You can't fix your work. You can see what I mean? All the bits of sponge are coming off. Let me see if I can... It just looks like I'm destroying it. I think you can see that the iPad's lagging a bit. Let me try and go in with one of these shaped ones for the bigger areas. Right, okay. I'd probably still have to spray it maybe in the kitchen or something so Isabel wasn't round. Still. But saying that, with the hairspray, I won't spray that with her in the room. Anyway. Yeah, that looks better. That's blending a lot better. Why didn't I do that up there? So me and my son had a David Attenborough night last night. We got an Indian takeaway and watched, I think, 2.5 episodes of the new one, I think it's 7 Wonders. It's something like that anyway. Come 10 o'clock, I was bored out of my mind. With the first night being on my own. So I watched I'm a Celeb and went to bed. Let's blend that other side out a little bit more. Yeah, that's what I mean. I think I would have to do it in the kitchen. Just keep the door shut. Saying that, these dogs even follow me upstairs to the toilet. There's no peace in this house with these two. You'll just hear patters going up the stairs and you know that Rollo and Evie have followed you. Let me try and blend this bit here a little bit better. So I'm super looking forward to Friday night. So my husband will be back on Friday, and that means I get all my early Christmas presents on Friday as well. So I'm looking forward to that. That looks a bit better, I think. I don't know whether it's something, I don't think it should be my internet. Is everybody else alright? Or is it just you, Emma? Maybe try disconnecting from YouTube and connecting again, maybe? Any thoughts on this video anyway? I'll happily, what do they call it? Is it FaceTime, but like, for you, Facebook, what would it be called? FaceTime. I don't know what it'd be called with Facebook. Yeah, one night when I'm not streaming, if you need any help. But like I was saying the other night, I'm still really super nervous about all this that's going on with YouTube at the minute. I know that Kate has deleted all of her videos as well, which is a shame. But I understand why she's done it. It might just be YouTube. You're kidding me? I know that she'd left, but did she have the bots already? I didn't know that. Is there anything else that you know? Like, what did they say to her? She had a lot of Disney books and whatnot, didn't she? I'm not on her Facebook group, so I'm not aware that they've been in contact already. But I thought it was meant to be January. Oh gosh. So do you know how they got in contact with me? Was it through email? Or is the messages on YouTube? This is why I'm really nervous about it now. So Sammy said, I spoke to Sammy briefly and she said that she was going to come back after the new year, but with all this going on, I'm not sure whether she will do or not. It's stupid, it really is, it's not fair. I feel like I'm going on about it as well every single bloody video, but it isn't. Right, let's try and blend this out a little bit more. Right, so which of these shades? I'm not going to use the lime green, I'm just going to go straight in with the yellow, I think. So let me just pop these away before I get worried about breaking them. It's a shame. I'm hoping he brings me a tray back to put all these in because I'm sick to death of having to do that. Funnily enough, Susan, I was looking before and wondered if there was a way that you could, instead of deleting the videos, can you just make them private instead? You know, because it'd save a lot of time then if everything does blow over and, you know, everything works out. think a lot of YouTubers are looking into Twitch, but that's purely for streaming. I mean, that'd suit Sammy, wouldn't it? But a couple of the other channels, I don't know if they'd do that. Yeah, so I will have to look into that because I don't really fancy having to delete everything. I wasn't going to delete everything, to be fair. I would have uploaded it onto the laptop, you know, just in case. So I'm glad that you can just put them as private. Is that okay, guys, or shall I zoom in a little bit more? Because I am messing with the tripod at the minute. With having my new desk, I have to mess with the position of the camera. Is that alright? I used this for the first time as well the other day, and I didn't realise it was that powerful. It nearly flew out my hand off the table, and it took like a big streak across my page. Nobody bloody warned me. So I'm glad I've got this one that's just manual. So I'm going to be super careful with that. It's like a bloody hand mixer. Oh, I think she's quieting down now. I do have to keep my voice down a tiny little bit because her bedroom's like right above me. Whoa, that's very, very yellow. I wasn't expecting that to be that yellow. Oh, we'll just go with that. I have used, well, yeah, the last one I used acrylic, and the one before that I used watercolour. I feel like I've not used my pastels in a little while, and considering how long I wanted these, I've not used them that much. But again, it's because I'm having to unscrew them to use each individual one. It's getting on my nerves a bit. Please bring me a tray back, Danny, if you watch this. I think that looks quite good, actually. Oh, she's sneezing a little head off. We got drenched as well on the walk to nursery this morning. Put a hood on in the rain cover, and she just decided she didn't want to be under that. She's popping her head out in the rain. I mean, there's not a lot I can do to stop her from doing that. Oh, it is me. Every single time you want a new colour, unscrewing it. And I'm terrible for leaving lids off things. That's one of my bad traits. So for me, with them, it's like a nightmare. Oh well, what time are we now? 8 o'clock. I'll probably end up speaking to him about 10:30 before I go up to bed. And he's going to the art shop on Wednesday, so I'll tell him later, and then I'll have to tell him again tomorrow, and then again on Wednesday morning, just to keep reminding him. That's got me really nervous, that now. I'm going to have to keep checking my emails. Do you think she got done by the bots already because she had a lot of Disney? Because I was maybe thinking of changing my thumbnails and just putting them as quite plain, with just wording of the heading maybe, with no, you know, no colours or anything like that, no bright colours. I think if somebody sets the videos as private, if I set my videos as private, I don't think you guys would be able to watch them. I think that's how it works. think they go together quite well actually. I'm just trying to be careful and not put my hands in the actual pastels. Right, a little bit there that I missed out. Where do we think that's leaking? I'm not just going to leave it like that. I think I'll go over certain areas with pencil as well, maybe. Well, I'm happy she's doing the Christmas one then. I'll look forward to that one. I do need to look into the Twitch. The only thing is, how do people get notified if you come online? Is it similar to YouTube, like you'd subscribe to somebody, or? I have no idea, I need to look into it. Right, I'm going to put this on there for now, I think that'll be alright. Just stop it moving as much. I find watercolours though, Mrs. Rogers, completely different to work with. I find them quite difficult actually. I find them more difficult, I'm trying to get my hand in the way. I find them more difficult than acrylic. I'd rather use acrylic over watercolour, but I do prefer the effect of watercolour. I think I just need to practice a little bit more. But I mean, how long have I been streaming now? It must only be about 15 minutes, and I've managed to do more or less this whole background in that time. Imagine how long it would take you to do that in pencil. I might even go over certain areas just to try and blend it a little bit better. One of my dogs is snoring now. I've been working on today as well, yeah, another Hannah Calzone one. It seems like it's taking me for ages. The Arteza ones that I've got, I don't think they smell at all, and the one, my favourite black acrylic, where is it? This one doesn't smell at all. I think I paid about £9 for this big bottle, but it's the best black and matte acrylic. Hiya Andrea, you okay? Thank you for joining. I don't think I've seen you here before. Yeah, I think this is the best black that I've actually used, and I copied Dee Dee actually. I was watching one of her streams and she was using that. Thank you, it was sort of a test of this tonight. I just wanted to see if it would work, trying something different. Yeah, the Arteza ones, I mean, I don't think they smell. What other things that I've got? I don't actually think I've got anything that really like stinks. That Zesty that I use sometimes for blending, that really does stink. So I wouldn't recommend that if you don't like pongy smells. Oh, welcome, it's lovely to have you here. I'm glad I'm managing to catch more of you tonight. I think this, if I am streaming, it'll probably be, this time would be the best time for me. How blended does that look? I'm very good. I'm missing my husband like mad. He's he went to America yesterday. He's only back on Friday, and it's the first time that he's been away from me in 13 years, and my almost 3-year-old daughter, he's never been away from her. So I think I'm probably going to stream every single night for company. Let's just add a little bit more here, it's looking a bit patchy there. I'm hoping to get it finished actually on screen, because there's not that many pictures that I've actually finished on a live stream. I always end up finishing it in my own time. Oh, let me show you this other picture. This is the one that I was working on it late last night. Where is it? And I was working on it today. I actually shared it on Instagram. It's the dragon one, if I can find it. Have I put a tag in it? Yeah. So I already did the gel pen in the finished pages. I added the black acrylic, and I've done all the flames and her wings, the skin and the hair. So I'm going to work on that again tomorrow. Is it showing up how sparkly it actually is? So yeah, I just wanted something different, you know, the pink. That's sort of definitely a work in progress. Right. I think I'm going to fix that now with hairspray. What do we think? You know what? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm going to use the rubber. Almost forgot then. See, I'm dead nervous about this because, like I said, the last time and the first time that I used it, it just went right at my hand. It does make me a little bit nervous. I'll just be a bit careful. That's where the top it. Oh, we're doing alright so far. That's a bit up here. See, it nearly went then. Like again, when you're using this thing, it is the Hannah Calzone Soulmates. One of my favourite ones. I've gone out of the lines there a bit. I've finished all of the backgrounds in that boot now. I'm slowly getting through the actual images. I think I've finished one, and then I'm halfway through that one this month. It's one of them boots that I just have to keep coming back to. I don't think I could sit there night after night doing the images. I'm going to have to use the manual one there. That should work just fine. And then we'll spray it with hairspray. I'll go and run it in the room. I'll go and spray it. And it usually doesn't take that long to dry. And then we'll start colouring and painting. So one thing with the rubbers, I don't like all the bits. See, this is showing how messy I have actually been with how much I'm having to rub out. I suppose it's hard with these pan pastels. I'd love to be able to use the pan pastels to do an actual picture. I've watched a couple of artists do that, and they turn out incredible, especially animal pictures. They're so lifelike. And here's me using them in my colouring books. Well, thank you, Mia. Thank you for sharing that. Right. I think that's alright. I have got a little bit on my face there. I think that's because of me bloody laying on it. Right, I'm just going to take it to the kitchen. I'm going to spray it. I'll be back in a second. give that a minute now. To tidy up the pan pastels. And I think we'll go with the Paul Rubens. Right, let's put these away. If I break one of these, I'll end up crying. I don't know if you've dropped a pan pastel or anything before, but it's murder. It gets everywhere. I'm sorry guys, but I have to be organised. I can't have everything out everywhere. Everything has to be in its place. Right. Brushes, water, tissue. And the paints. I'm still keeping him in this gorgeous box. It's too nice not to. Right, let's have a look at the swatches. I think I'm going to go with the green. I like the golden maroon and I like the dark green. I think I'm going to try and make this a limited palette, or even the deep interference green, which is more of a bluey green, that isn't it? That one. I could use two, I suppose. There's no way I'm using two. Right. Yeah, isn't the box gorgeous? The box and the little cloth that comes with it. I would never ever use that little cloth as well to wipe my brushes on, no way. Yeah, you would be. Just wait until you've got your desk. Have you not got? It might be too big for me to show, but I've got like a lap desk. It's a desk probably, a bit this big that you keep on your lap, and it's like cushioned at the bottom. And it's got a little light attached. Hey Kirsty. Yeah, you've missed the background. I'm just waiting for it to dry. I've just sprayed it with Hairspray. I'm just trying to decide what green that I want. I'm liking the darkest one. I like the aqua one as well. But I think the darker one's going to look better. It'll stand out a little bit more. And that flash yellow as well, with having a bit of yellow in it. No, I'm going to go with the dark green. That's what I picked straight away in my head, so that's what we're going for. And I'm going to go for a thin. Shall I go for that thin, or I'll get both of them for mine, because I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. Right. And this is dark green. I'm just going to put a couple of drops on here and just leave that to sit for a second. Oh, what's the YouTuber called? Nikki and... Oh God, what's the YouTube called? You know what I'm talking about though. She's a really lovely lady. She's called Nikki. And she's got one of them tables on wheels that she moves to a bed, you know, and she uses it for storage as well. I suppose if she's having a bad health day. Was it Niagara? Nikki and Niagara. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, I knew I was thinking of the right person because I watched a supplies video. I think it was supply. It was something like that anyway. I think I'm gonna go the whole hog and do the whole crown in that colour with a splash of yellow. Yeah, you're right, Mia. It was her who was talking about. Right, so let's mix this. So that might work for you, something like that maybe. Let's see. Because I did use these the other night, and I'd added too much water, so I'm just testing it. I don't want water everywhere and then wrecking the pastels, but by the looks of it, that should be okay. I'm going to go in and start with a smaller brush. It looks like she's conked out. Finally. What time are we on, guys? It's only took 40 minutes. Alright. Oh, I'm really sorry to hear that. I know what you mean though, that probably won't work for you then, will it? Plenty of rest when that happens. Is your partner going to be looking after you? I hope he's going to take some time off work to help. I get dead excited when I'm laying these down. I will lift it up to the camera once I've done this first little bit here. I'll show you. It might need a couple of layers, I'm not sure. We'll see. I don't know what the best sort of paper to use these paints with are. This is just a 160 GSM paper. So I don't know how it's going to work. Wow. So when is it that you actually have the operation then? You said next year? I bet that's so painful though. I wish you a speedy recovery when you have it done. I had surgery, it must be about 4 months, it can't be that, about 3 months ago now. And it's not fun at all. Right, let me lift it up to the camera so you can see. There you go, that should be better there. The iPad's lagging, so I can't see what you guys can see. But it is really sparkly, I promise. Yeah, I think the trick with this is put down a thin layer and then go over the top when it's dried a little bit by the looks of it. Yeah. So I'll leave that for a second. Well, I hope you get it sorted when it's meant to be happening and you know nothing gets cancelled. And I hope it goes okay for you. I know you're not supposed to laugh, but you did put LOL. Is that what your joints do? Do they dislocate? Is that's the word, when they pop out of position? I know that your knee can do that. The only thing with these paints, they do get quite dry pretty quick, so I'm going to have to add a couple more drops of water already. It's definitely the first time that I've used this sort of colour scheme. That hairspray works pretty well though, so far anyway. Well, exactly. You know, you can either get upset about the situation or make light of it, can't you? That's the best way to be. You know, I fully understand that. Right, let me try again and lift it up, because it's annoying me that you guys can't see what I can see. It's really irritating, so I'm going to move my lamp as well and let YouTube catch up. Come on, YouTube. I'm going to move it as many ways as I can and hopefully be able to see. You can see it a little bit there, can't you? Yeah. Move back down. The only thing is, with the black lines, do you think I should just leave it like that or go over with you know, like a fine tip pen? I mean, you can see the lines a little bit, but when you're lifting it up to the light, they sort of disappear. How are you feeling today though? Because usually with, you know, chronic pain or anything like that, it's day by day, isn't it? How are you feeling today? I'm just adding a little bit more water there. I think I'm just gonna go in, straight in, not worry too much. I do want to stream a little bit later tonight, but I can't miss I'm a Celeb. It's getting really good. I'm really enjoying it. I put a hell of a lot of water down in that top corner, so I'm going to have to keep dipping into that. I want to try my best to get a picture actually finished on film for you guys. Someone had actually commented on a video early this morning saying I filmed a part 2, and I felt terrible saying no, because I usually start one off and then I'll finish it in my own time, because I don't really think these are necessarily colour alongs. I'm not telling you everything that I'm using or doing, it's just more of a colour and chat, isn't it? Let's get these mixed in. There's so many good YouTubers out there that have got fantastic tutorials. You know, I don't feel the need to do anything like that. That should do a decent amount there. Drag this colour over. What watercolour pencils are you using? I really enjoy the ones that I've got. They're only them cheaper ones, the I know, I think they're pronounced. I think they were only 17 or £18 on Amazon for this 72 set, and I really enjoy them actually for backgrounds. For that price anyway. I wanted the Albert Duros, but I wanted to test whether I liked the watercolours or not. But I'm quite happy with them. I don't feel the need to go out and buy the more expensive ones now. Yeah, that's it. That's the ones. That's the ones, Mia. I was still hoping that maybe Luminance might have popped up on the Black Friday deals. I know like that's completely like wishful thinking, but they've not done yet. Yeah, they've not done. Right, let me lift this up again. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Do you paint and draw pictures for him a lot? I think I'm going to leave that for now. There's a little spot there actually that I've not made dark enough. Just don't want it leaking. Patch, yeah. You know, since getting these paints as well, I've not touched the Etsy ones, which I feel terrible about, because they were quite expensive themselves. I mean, I will use them, but I'm just enjoying these because they're new at the moment. Right, I'm going to go in with the actual gold, which, or should we go for the flash yellow? Flash yellow, deep interference. No, I'm going to go with the flash yellow, the lighter colour, I think. They did me, and I signed up to the mailing list, and it was more or less, you know, deals that they have quite often on. You was a fibre artist, but at least you took another hobby up now. Oh, you're finally getting out of your bed? You sound like a bloody pig. I hate this weather that we're having at the moment, where they're being cold and soggy all the time. The dogs are refusing to go out, so I'm having to stand outside with them just to make them go to the toilet. Don't I? Silly dog. The new issue comes out on Wednesday, and I'm nipping into my local town on Wednesday. I'm letting it. Well, Isabel was meant to have the day off anyway. She was meant to have an appointment to get a new lycra suit, and they've cancelled. They've cancelled last minute. Surprise, surprise. So I've already told nursery that I wanted her to have time off, so I'm gonna go and meet my mum, take Isabel for some dinner. I think I mentioned it the other day, I possibly might nip into the city that's closest to me, to Manchester, but I don't think I'm brave enough to do that yet. Not if she's feeling a bit under the weather as well, I don't think it'll be a good idea. I've not tried anything like that, like beading and that sort of stuff. Can you move, please? I'm constantly wanting to get up on my lap. Right, let's do these little bits here. I don't know if this is going to show up as much on camera. It's a very, very pale but glittery yellow. I thought it would go quite nice with the background. I'm looking forward to doing my November finished pages. I've managed to get quite a few done this month actually. Off YouTube, that's really good. That's what is the good thing about YouTube, and this is happening now. You know, it's just annoying. Oh, wrong one, nearly. Right, let me go over them a little bit. I just finished watching today as well, American Horror Story, the cult season, and I'll be honest with you, I ended up skipping 3 episodes and skipping through it. It's probably the worst one that I've seen out of them all. Well, I've watched it now, it's done. I need to start the new one. Is it Apocalypse, the new one? I can't believe how much that was trash actually, because I really enjoyed the other ones. Oh, that's really nice, that yellow. It's definitely not a gold, it's a true yellow. Oh, it's really nice. One of my old next door neighbours used to do that for any children born in the family. Years and years ago. I don't know if any of you caught Kate's stream as well. It was quite upsetting listening to her about how upset she was. I think she's deleted completely everything now. It's a shame. Emma, if you're still on, have you tried these paints yet? You said that you'd ordered them. Have they arrived yet? I don't know if you're still on or not. You've gone a little bit quiet. Maybe these little bits here. And I even think I'm going to go in with a marker base here, guys, because I think that's going to save me some time. I think that's enough for the paints for now. So let's get the markers. Are you using the backs on your mermaids? That's completely just confused the anything out of me. Oh, well, good luck. You go then, you go. You know, he's more important. You go and sort him out. Tidy these away. Got rubber shavings all over the pretty packaging. It's like tucking him to bed, isn't it? Right, so the markers that I'm going to use that I've not had much practice, let me just turn my trolley around if I can find them. I moved everything around the other day and, you know, I probably shouldn't do that because I forget. Oh, I remember now. I've got this set of skin ones, I kept them underneath, so let me just move these. Told you, organisation is the key. Don't have a messy table. Let me just bring it up and show you. That yellow is really, really, really bonny. It's definitely not a gold shade. It's beautiful. Right, so bear with me guys because I've had barely any practice with these. I'm not even going to go in and attempt to do any shading because I don't want to mess this up. I think we're just going to pick one shade and go with that. See you later, Emma. I hope you get him off to sleep alright. I'll speak to you in the next couple of days anyway. Right. I'm just going to swatch 2, 3 because I can't quite remember what the colours were, so I'll go from light to dark. All the nice little tines, they do look really nice, but when you use them, Kirsty, I know it's Amazon printed paper, put some sheets behind, you know, to protect the next page. Right, so that's more of a pinky shade. I don't want that one, so it's just between these two. That's your lighter skin tone. I've got a funny feeling it's going to be this dark one that I like to try with the dark. I never do dark skin tone. So what do we think? That's that one, or the darker one. Did they, Mia? Have you not found though with the colour in heaven you can't get hold of any of the really good issues like the old ones? I mean, there's a couple. I managed to get the Hannah Lynn Steampunks one, but apart from that I've not managed to get any of the back issues that I would have liked. Right, I'm undecided here. I don't know what to do because I'm scared about using a darker shade and completely wrecking it. No, I'm going to have to go with the light one. I'm going to go in with the brush tip. Have any of you got the new colour in Heaven? Yeah, I know Emma had, but she's left now. But it does come out on Wednesday. But I think if you had a subscription, people were getting it early for whatever reason. Yeah, I think this was the better choice, because if I want to darken it up, I can use pencils. Is it still on the website then, Mia, for sale? She takes your colouring books when she comes to see you. You'll have to have a few stashed away. Mrs. Rogers hidden. That's what I'd do. Not like I'm peevish, but when it comes to my colouring boots, I am a little bit. I'm going to go over the lips as well. I'm not too worried. I think I'm going to go with either a bright red lip or a green lip. I'm thinking the red because it'll just be a nice contrasting colour with all this green going on. Oh, that is really cute. You have to wait for the stores to get it about 2 months after. Gosh, that would do my head in that weight. I suppose there's nothing you can do though, is there? That is really nice that she does that. That shows that she really enjoys your pictures. I still really need to practice with these, even with Copics. I'm managing to make it look streaky, I don't know how I'm doing it. When I see other people using Copics in all different colours and the shading's perfect, how do they do that? Practice, it must be practice. I think I'm just going to have to go over with a couple of layers. I'm going to give her a bit of makeup as well, I think. Yeah, just flowers. You could do it themed, like for the seasons. It's like your butterflies and your flowers for your summer and your spring. Then go into your pumpkins and scarecrows for Halloween. Then like snowy scenes, snowmen, presents, Christmas. Have I missed a bit there with pastel? I have. I'm not even going to bother getting the pastels out for that tiny little bit there. I'm going to fill that in with pencils. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to match that colour with pencil. I'm not too worried about that. I told you, I always end up missing one bit. You'll have to get some tutorial books. I know that there's tutorials for colouring. But that's really good. Kirsty, when's your book coming? And you managed to finish your page off. It turned out really nice in the Hannah Curls on book. It's Alice in Wonderland, Kirsty. So you've got an old Jasmine Beckett Griffith. I always struggle with her last name. She's one I would really, really, really recommend to you to get that, because her images are, they're gorgeous. It's out on Wednesday. Like I said, I am nipping into town, so if you want, if I see the copies in town, do you want me to pick you one up? Just in case you don't manage to get out for whatever reason. I think they'll probably have them in WH Smith, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I think that's the only shop I could probably go to that day. That's like a newsagent's a little bit, isn't it? The kawaii stuff. Are they the ones with the really cute little girls? Or am I thinking of something different? Yeah. You must have a good imagination to do that sort of thing. Imagination and some patience, I suppose. Oh, Hannah Lynn's book should be out in the next couple of days, I believe, because she posted on Facebook about releasing it before Thanksgiving. Now, I believe Thanksgiving is in 3 days. It's either working mums or working women, or it's something like that. I can't quite remember, but it's something along the lines of them. So I'm hoping to get that as a PDF, and I can print it out straight away, because I don't really tend to like the Amazon printed paper anyway, so it just saves me waiting. I think I'm going to go for more of a chocolate, either a chocolatey coloured hair or a really, really yellow blonde. Not decided yet. I'm going to go with the same colour for the horns as well, because technically it is skin. It's just cartilage, isn't it? So it might be the same colour. I don't blame them. I don't blame them. Yeah, I mean, you can work on that paper, don't get me wrong, you can work on it. But it wrinkles really, really quickly if you're using any sort of water. I don't tend to do many layers of pencils anyway, so I don't really worry about that. And it seems to suck up markers, alcohol markers, a lot. So if I have got, because I have got the Hannah Lynn's, I got the actual physical copy of them, but if I really, really do like a page, like if I'm doing it for Isabel's room, I will scan it and then print it out on better paper. But it's not the end of the world if that's what you have to use, it's fine. That's just me being silly and being picky. Right, I'm quite happy with that for now. So, Copics done. Hey, we're on a roll tonight, aren't we, guys? Look at this. We've done the background. We've done all the skin. Feels like I'm winning. Right, I'm going to use my Prismas tonight because the past couple of nights I've been using my polys, so I want to change. Yeah, the Amazon printed paper that I've got is definitely not shiny. I don't blame you. Is that the one that I finished recently, Kirsta? The one that I did the gold clocks on? Is it that one you mean? What, Lewis? You can come here. My husband sent me some pictures on. That'll be a second. I just want to have a look at them. I'll pass it here. He sent them to Lewis's phone. And he's ringing me now. I'll only be on the phone a couple of minutes, guys. I do apologise. Hello? He's just come down and said that he's got a load of pictures. No, he's just come down now to show me. Yeah, so I'll have a look. He's playing on his computer. I'll have a look at them.
Just leave the phone there.
Right, okay, Lewis. Right, alright. Right. He sent pictures to Lewis's phone, and because Lewis has not answered, he's rung him and then he's rung me. Oh, that's a good one. I don't know if the camera would even pick that up if I'd showed you guys. Wow. Let me try and show you that what he's just sent me. If I turn it that way, is that better? No. That's on the top of that very tall building that he's gone up this morning. There's the Statue of Liberty. Don't you look happy? He'll kill me for showing them pictures. Oh, it looks like he's having an amazing time anyway. Right, I apologise. So I picked out the lemon yellow, but now that I'm actually looking at it, I think I'm going to change my mind. Go for the more pastelish. No, I'm not. I'm going to go for Jasmine. Words, Deborah. Burnt ochre. And dark umber, I think. He said it was very cold. Yeah, it's New York, Mia. He said it was very, very cold, but he did pack an extra jumper, a hat, and gloves when he got off the plane. I know it's meant to be colder this week. I'm hoping that it doesn't rain for him. There's nothing worse walking around in the rain, is it? Oops. So it seems like he's done a lot. I think he's going watching a hockey game tonight, I believe. But I'll be in bed when he goes. I don't think there's snow well, I hope there's not. I don't think there's snow forecast at the minute. He's wanted to go to there for a very long time. It's not my sort of holiday. I like lying on the beach and not doing anything, not walking around in the freezing cold. So yeah, I'm glad he's enjoying it. I'll have to check. I have got the weather app on my phone for New York. I've all just seen that, Kirsty. Yeah, I will do it if they've got it in there. If not, the only other place is Sainsbury's. So I shall let you know. I'm going to start off with my darkest shade, and we'll start off actually here. What would you call these? They're not braids, are they? They're twists. Yeah, I agree. I'm sort of moving my hand and the screen is a bit delayed. I don't know whether it's because my son's on the Xbox, I'm not sure. I can't really shout up to him now, he's already gone back up. I'll end up waking little miss up. He's got to turn it off anyway in 15 minutes. So if that is the problem, then it shouldn't be too much longer, guys. Right, medium. Let's go over the lightest one. I like it warm, Mia, but I don't like it, you know, to the point where you'd get severely burnt. I don't really handle it very well. I'll happily sit on the beach under an umbrella. That's what I enjoy when I go on holiday. I actually, when we went to Mexico to get married, I went on the sunbeds before we went because I knew that I wouldn't get a tan the week before we got married when we were there, because I'm always hiding under the shade. I can deal with the cold. It's the wet I don't like. Walking around constantly with your hood up, can't see where you're going, especially when you're pushing Isabel in that big thing. She loves it though, she finds it hilarious. Oh gosh, I've missed her ear. I've missed her ear. Somebody should have told me. I've missed her ear there. Right. Let me just finish this patch of hair and then we'll fix that. The lighter shade. How did I miss that? It's not exactly tiny, is it? There's a little bit there as well. Come on, Debbie. Right, I think we're alright. I think both ears are done now. See, we don't get anything like that, Mrs. Roger. We don't get anything like hurricane warnings or anything. It's just rain. Rain and a bit of sun for a couple of weeks a year. It'll be just my luck that week that we go to Florida. It'll be terrible. I can see it now. I don't know whether I'm too happy about that combination. I always like to try different ones every single time that I do hair, purely because I just get bored. I should start looking up different combos actually and writing them down. I might even, I'll do it at the end. I might go over with a blend, not a blending stump, a blending pencil. Wow. See, that's probably one of the scariest things, that to me, earthquakes. Yeah, I bet that's not fun at all. You see all these horrors on TV, don't you? That's one thing I'm glad that we don't have. here as well. I'm just being a little quiet here, guys, because she's just making a little bit of noise there. The last thing I want is her waking up. Thank you, Kirsta. I'm not too sure what to do about her eyes yet. I'm quite liking that she's not got any pupils. It's a bit weird, isn't it? Oh, did you ask about Twitch? I was talking to you the other day about Twitch, weren't I? And I forgot to message you back. Because with me having Amazon Prime already, does that mean that I'll get that Twitch thing included? I don't know. It's just me being lazy, not wanting to read up about it. Let's add some yellow now. Reading with Pugs has just popped up as a YouTube, so she's still on then. That's good. Gosh, I bet that was scary. Why are you saying oh no, Mia? Does that mean that it's a bad video, that she's, you know, what do you mean? I'll check it out once I finish the stream. I think by the sounds of it, everybody's subscribed more or less to the same people. Yeah. Yeah, another one. Let's fill this little section in. What are all these companies going to do now though? Like, if these YouTubers stop doing videos, I mean, it's promotion for them, isn't it? I'm sure they're going to have a say about it. Another picture. Another million pictures by the looks of it. I don't like my son's phone, it's tiny. Oh gosh. I'll have to properly have a look at them later. I'm ignorant. What do we think of the hair there? I think we'll have to start on all these now. I'm not going to be able to put too much detail in each of these because they're teeny tiny. I might have to alternate the dark shade actually. They're super small. Evie, shut up. And a darker one on this one. Oh, stop it. There's nobody there. Let's have the yellow start and see how it looks. Yeah, them areas are way too small to add 3 different colours. It'd take me a little while, I think that, so I think this is alright. Let me lift you up so you can have a better view. I think it's turning out alright, actually. I might have to go over again later with them Paul Rubens. There's a bit of patches there that I'm not happy with. We'll see. We shall see. I'm just trying to alternate where I'm putting the darker browns. Have any of you guys got any of these books by MysticArtMirrors? I really like the mermaids one actually. The princess one isn't my cup of tea. I mean, it's still lovely art. It's not my cup of tea. I do like the Zodiac one as well. I think I had the Zodiac one in my wish list for a little while actually. And I've still not bought it. As you can see guys, I'm not usually very precise. I'm sort of get the colour down on the paper. That's how I enjoy colouring. I've still not worked on my Clara Markova boots again. Still. I feel really terrible actually about not doing. But I'm just terrified of spoiling the page. You need to hide them. You need to hide them. Are you going to get her any colouring boots for Christmas? That'd be a good idea, or a new set of pencils. I wish my son liked this sort of stuff, but he can draw, but he's not into colouring. And Isabel's not capable of doing anything like this just yet. But I look forward to the time when she is. I honestly was. The good ones I've put in a high place that she couldn't reach. Oh, teeny tiny. How old is she, Mrs. Roger? Have you said? Have I just missed it? Pretty steel. That's nice though that you two have got your own little thing. You know, something that you both enjoy doing. Nice hobbies for you both to have. She's 7. It's a lovely age. A lovely age. When they get to 13, that's not a lovely age. I'm only joking. They're just a little bit more harder work as they get older, I think. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. The good thing about that though is you can sort of give them back, can't you? I think I was talking about this in a stream the other day. I'm looking forward to that day of being I want to be called Nanny. I like Nanny. And you can do whatever you want with them. And you can wind the parents up and give them loads of sweets and chocolate before you send them back home. That's the sort of nanny I'm going to end up being. I'm really worried that I'm not going to get this done on stream after saying that. But saying that, I'm going to stream tomorrow night anyway. So it might just be a touch-up job tomorrow. They always say that though, don't they? You turn out like your mother's in the end. I don't necessarily think I've turned out like my mum. I mean, I've definitely got traits of hers, but I'm not like her. I'm quite pleased actually how the pastels turned out in the background. So we know now that we can use them in the future for really quick and easy backgrounds. I'm super happy how it's turning out. Thank you, Mia. Oh God. My eyes are starting to burn now. Oh. Bloody child, I hope that she doesn't do the same to me again tonight. 1:45 this morning. At the top of the bows. Not understanding, you know, it's sleep time. Oh, I think that as well, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mia, so it's been fun. I think she's doing it because Daddy's not here. I really do. That's why I would, the plan was to stream for at least a couple of hours. I'm just concerned now because if she does that again to me tonight, I'm going to be like a walking zombie in the morning and taking her to nursery. You know, life still goes on even though you're tired, you still got your jobs to do. I feel like every single time I'm coming on streaming, all I'm doing is whining. It really does. I don't mean to though, guys. I suppose though, I've not got my husband here to whine to, so I've only got you lot. We have movement. No. Yeah, I'm really super duper happy. She's turning it actually. Hello. This tiny bit now. Mia, could you do me a favour and just see what video, oh gosh, Going with Pugs, Reading with Pugs, was it anything to do with what's going on? And just pop back in and let me know. Quickly click on it. I'm really curious and sort of a little bit worried now that I've seen her name pop up. Exactly, Mrs. Rogers. That's what I worry about sometimes. I do watch some people's streams and they're very upbeat and, you know, but things do go on, don't they? And like you said, you know, it can't be sunshine, roses, petals, butterflies all the time, you know. I think the only adult contact I've had today, I've seen my mother-in-law for probably about 40 minutes late this morning. Other than that, Lewis has got in from school. He's had his tea and he's basically been upstairs playing on his computer and then doing homework. And I've briefly spoken to my husband on the phone. I mean, I don't want him to keep ringing me. I want him to be out there and enjoy himself. He shouldn't be ringing me up all the time. Oh, thank you. That's really sweet of you to say, actually. Thank you. But you are right, though, aren't you? You are right. Things happen. That's why I feel like I'm not as chatty or chirpy tonight because I am quite tired. I turned the TV off as well last night at about 11:15. So when she was waking up at that time, it was sort of like, oh no, not again, not again. But then I had to wake her up this morning for nursery, and she was like a bloody zombie. She looked drugged up this morning. I mean, I don't drug her up, but that's what she looked like this morning because I had to wake her up. Ooh, whinging at me. And she doesn't talk, it's just whinging. And then you've got a 13-year-old who forgets his dinner and school money. Yeah, it's all fun, isn't it? It's all fun being a mum. I think I'm nearly done with the hair. I'm going to have to run off in a minute and be horrible and blow my nose. I do, I feel like I'm coming down with a bit of the nasties in my nose. I just think it's the time of the year, isn't it? Everyone gets a bit of something. Well, you know what? I'm really, really happy with that. I'm really proud of myself, actually. I'll not be a second, guys. I'll literally be a minute, if that. You don't have to follow me literally everywhere I go, you stupid dog. I went out into the hallway then into the kitchen to get some kitchen roll, and she's got her head bob round the corner. That's the black one. Hiya, Kenny. I think this is the first time that you've managed to catch me. I am here. I was just unfortunately blowing my nose. I didn't think you guys would have appreciated hearing that. She's not making any change. Brilliant. Thanks, Mia, for checking. Only one video has been flagged. See, I'm wondering how these how is YouTube contacting them? Is it like, Is it through email? Can you message on YouTube? I don't know. I'm not worried enough to the point where I'm going to go, right, that's it, I'm not doing it anymore. Not yet, anyway. Right, the eyes. I'm going to leave them without a pupil, I think. What do you think we should do about the eyes? Oh, you're not feeling very well, Kenny. What's wrong? They contact you by email. Brilliant. You have to have message YouTube and Twitter if you want them to respond. Has she messaged them first, or have they got in contact with her? Well, that's not good. Funnily enough, my daughter had the flu vaccine today, so I'm hoping that she doesn't show any, any symptoms over the next couple of days. Glowing eyes. So what do you think I should use for that? Look. Oh, you know what I have got? Oh, what a good idea. You know what? I don't even think I've used this yet. Mia, what a good idea. I don't know if it'll be too much though. What about that? So it's like a waiting game now then, isn't it? Let me just watch this. Well, if that's not glowing, I don't know what is. Oh, you know what as well? I have no idea how to use Twitter. I have got an account. And I'm only just getting my head around these hashtags, like hashtag colouring boots on Instagram. So I might be better off downloading the app again, might I? Right, that's that one swatched. That is a super... You know what, I think we'll try it. If I don't like it, I can go over with a white acrylic. Yeah, there's nothing worse with blocked up nose, sneezing, coughing. I hope you feel better really soon, Kenny. It's not nice, is it? It's one of the most common bugs, isn't it? Colds and flus and stuff, and we've not got a vaccine to properly get rid of it yet. Okay, Kenny. Yeah, I think we're going to go with this gel pen, guys. Like I said, if I don't like it, it's going to be a white acrylic job. Oh, gel pen. But you know what I could do? Is let that dry and go over it with a little bit of highlight, and then go over it again with this that I keep harping on about. Out and down like you do on here. I follow on here Top 5, the channel called Top 5, and they mentioned actually, because they've got a true crime, like a separate channel, and I saw a post actually earlier on that they were saying about it being demonetised or something. Right, I'll have to have a look at that then. I'll have to have a look at that. But yeah, I know about the true crime stuff, yeah. Heard about that today. That's what I usually watch a lot of actually. If I'm sat here colouring, I'll have my headphones in and be sat in watching some sort of documentary. Lift it up now. It's all a bit bloody silly really, isn't it? It really is. What do we think to that? It's not dry yet, so we'll have to completely wait until it's dry. But I think I am going to go in with the red lips now. I'm just going to use 2 shades. Oh, if I can get them out. I think this is Poppy Red, yeah, I always use this one. Poppy Red and Crimson Red, that's my my favourite duo when it comes to red lips. By any chance, can you hear the pottering around of the dogs in the background? Like when they're walking round? I hope you don't find it annoying. I don't really want to lock them up in the beds. I found it a bit cruel if I'm just sat here. Right, I'm going to go over that with another layer. And she sat, there's a little mat at the back door there, she sat on there. Because the other one, Rollo, was in her bed. They're naughty, they are. Naughty little doggies. Now they're crying. Rollo, get in your bed and let Evie get in hers. Come here. Do you want to come and sit with me? You want to come and sit with me? Like, you both can't come and sit with me, there's not enough room. Hello, yes, hello. Right, just sit there and be quiet, please. Just stay still. If you start moving around, I'm going to get you down. Yeah, well, it's these two usually. It's because we've got wooden flooring throughout. It's like the front room, dining room. So you'll just see their nails patting on the floor, unless they're sat on my knee. Chihuahua, longer. I've got a longer Chihuahua, and Evie is a mix of a long and a short. Her mama was a longer than her dad was a shorter, so she's a mix. But Rollo, I've got all of now. She's a full longer. She is adorable, but she gets really annoying. She really does. I added a couple of pictures actually on Instagram because I can't really show what they look like on here. They are really cute though. Rollo, who I've got older now, she looks like a teeny tiny little Rottweiler, you know, with the black spots above her eyes. She's dead cute, dead cute. That's what I was gonna get before I got Chihuahuas, but they're even more fluffier, aren't they? And my husband's allergic to certain sort of dogs, so that's the only reason. And I all them, and I wanted I think it's called a Papillon. So they look a little bit similar to Chihuahuas, but I'll just put my Prisma. I ended up settling on Chihuahuas, and my little girl adores them. Absolutely adores them. She'll be sat in a chair. Her chair's quite high up. And she'll just be sitting there just laughing at these two, and they're not even doing anything. She loves them. She just doesn't like the barking. They bark a lot at the door. Oh no, I'm not getting any more dogs now. I've got enough with I've got 2 dogs, 2 children. I think she wants to get down now. Do you want to get down? Yeah, okay. Go on. I've got 2 dogs, 2 children, and a fish tank full of fish, and a husband to look after. So no more dogs. Not for a very long time. My husband said he wants a sausage dog when we retire. That's what he's requested, of all the things. My mum's she's got 2 Chihuahuas, 2 longer Chihuahuas, and she's got a Staffordshire Bull Terrier as well, which that is a big dog. I don't know how she manages. Yeah, I'm happy with my little pack. 2's enough for me. Next door, my next door neighbour that's literally right at the side of me, they've got 4, and they can yap. It's not too bad in the winter because they're not really out that much, but come summer, the neighbours will have the doors open and the dogs will be out all day. From the crack of dawn until night. Oh god, it ain't half annoying. But I haven't said anything to them yet because you don't want to be on the bad side of your neighbours, do you, really? But yeah, it's upset me a couple of times, and Isabella made her cry. I'll have to try and get one of them, it's like a sonic wave that deters dogs from barking. I've tried a vibrating collar on one of mine. That didn't work. But I think the sonic waves might work on the next door neighbour's dogs, maybe. Thank you, Kenna. I'm really super happy she's come out tonight, actually. I was hoping to get her done tonight. I keep breaking my Christmas, no. But I don't want to feel like I'm not even started on the skin yet. This is just a base layer of markers. Let me zoom you in a bit, guys. Yeah, this is just a base of markers. But I don't want to have to stop on. It'll probably take me another hour and a half to actually finish this off. And like I said, please keep your fingers crossed that I'm going to have a good night's sleep, please. Please. I don't want to be up at 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock and blue whatever else it was. I stopped looking at the clock. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I'm glad I chose that red lip, actually. Oh, no, I said that earlier on as well. Mine hate being outside. As soon as it's raining as well, you have to stand outside with them as if it's say, right, we need to go pee-pee now. They won't go out. My husband's just ringing me again, guys. I'll not be a second. Hello? You're in the shop now? Danny, I need live stream you. Live stream, I need to FaceTime you. You can't do it now, I'm live streaming. Right, okay. Yeah, it was a red tint. What 2 pencils? There's... Yeah, but I wanted 3 of the white, please, and 2 of the light peach. Yeah, because I use the white for blending, so I... Sorry, he's in the shop, guys. I'm having to tell him what I want. But it says 8 it doesn't say that on the website. Well, get me that one then, please. Then just ask the lady, because I know they sell the singles, they're the Prismas. Could she just pick a couple out that she knows that's not in the 72 set for me? If you just say that to her, she'll know what I mean. Oh, bloody hell. Right, okay. Have you managed to find... Yeah, you can do, yeah. Did you manage to find the pan pastel tray? It's 20. Well, can you get me 2 of them, please? Because I needed 20. Please. It's just so I can put all my pastels in it, then I don't have to keep winding it up. What paint things? But yeah, but again, you'll have to just pick random colours, love. Go for blues. Yeah, go for blues. I've only got 1 dark blue. Well, over here they're about £8. They're about £8 here. You just pick some random colours then. Whatever you get, I'll use anyway. Two of the peach ones and 3 of the white ones, please. So it's light peach. It's not peach, it's light peach. Let me just check. I'm sorry, guys. 3 white ones and 2 light peaches. And the pan pastels, look at the pink ones as well, because I've only got 2 pinks. So get like a bright fuchsia pink. You know, like ones that I use, put on my cheeks when I'm putting blusher on, a little bit like that. Like a corally peach. Alright, thank you. Bye. I'm sorry about that, guys. He's caught me off guard. He said he was going to that shop on Wednesday. They didn't have the 150 set of prisms. No, they didn't have it. They only had the 72 set in. I can't ask him to go to another store. That's that'd not be fair. But I'm happy he's got that anyway. He's got the. I've asked him for the 72 set, and I said for 2 light peaches, 3 whites, because I use the whites quite often actually for blending. And I asked him to just pick some random colours out, anything that he thinks, so that's fine. He's got me 2 pan pastel trays, which are 10 each, so that's 20, so that's more than enough for all the pastels I've got. And he's going to pick a couple of random pan pastels, so I'm quite impressed that he's managed that, to be honest. Right, browns. Beige sienna, I'm going to go for the horns. Yeah, this is what I was saying to him. They was on the, I always get the bloody name wrong, the Blick website for $88 for the full set. And they didn't have them in the they weren't that price anyway. I think he said they were $130 something in the shop, so maybe that was just an online thing. Oh, but I'm happy that he's got the 72, that's fine. He is a good one if he's going searching around there for me. It's like me going into a sports shop. I had no idea what I was looking for. So hopefully when I FaceTime him later on, he'll be able to show me what I've got. Oh yeah, that offer, yeah, but that was, it was a glitch on the system, weren't it? I felt sorry for some of the people that were having a lot of aggro with that, to be honest. I really did. But I think they got it sorted out in the end. But yeah, for that price, if they'd come up, even for £40 on a UK site, I'd probably buy about 3 or 4 sets at that price. You know, to have back up, you never run out then, would you? Like, we don't get anything like that over here. We don't have any hiccups or anything like that, unfortunately. I wish we did. Yeah, some did and some didn't. Doesn't seem very fair, that, does it? See, on Amazon on UK, we still pay a hell of a lot just for the 72 set. They're really, really expensive. So like I said, I'm happy that you got that for me anyway. I just hope, I have told him please wrap them in a towel or a jumper or whatever it is that you've got. Wrap them up because they are quite fragile. Oh my god, as well. Can you imagine if one of the pan pastels breaks in his suitcase? He'd go mad. He'd go mad. I'm going to keep everything crossed that that does not happen. It's weird, isn't it? They can charge different. You know, that's where he was in than that shop. That's the only thing that I'm upset that I didn't go for. I don't think I would have managed over there anyway. We've not been away actually as a family in a very, very long time. With Isabel's, it's not a buggy that she uses. I'm pretty sure there's a picture on Instagram. It's like a wheelchair that she uses. So it's super, super big, and then we have to have a separate chair to bath her in. And then we have a separate chair downstairs, which, gosh, that chair that she sits in that I'm looking at now is taller than my fish tank, and my fish tank is like 4 foot. It's a big chair. So can you imagine taking all that away, all that equipment, and you've not even started with the suitcase to clothes yet? So I don't know what we're going to be like in the future for wanting to go on holiday. We'll have to probably just stick to this country. Just like Scotland or Wales or, you know, that sort of thing. That's why we're doing the separate holiday thing, unfortunately. I'm not doing anything fancy on these horns, guys. I just want to add a bit of colour. I think what I'm going to do is add my gorgeous Pentel Gel Metallics to the horn, not the horns, the headdress. And then I'm going to love you and leave you, guys. I'm going to finish this tomorrow, I promise. Come back tomorrow and finish the skin on film, because I feel terrible for constantly starting them off and not finishing them. To be fair, these were on the Black Friday deals, but they were like £1 off. So I was sort of like, there's no point, is there? It was barely anything. So yeah, I love this gold. I use this gold a lot, actually. Please don't tell me you were a night. Oh, if you've got any tips, I've got another one here, and it has got a 1/4 ink left in it, right? I can't get it to work. Have you got any tips? He's ringing me back. Hello? Right, thank you. No, I'm just saying thank you. You go on. The pan pastels. Make sure that you wrap them up, because if they break in your bag or your suitcase, oh, she warned you. Yeah, they're the ones that dropped at our front door and they break. They're like a... I thought you said there were 5 something. Oh, right, okay. That's annoying about that 150 set, isn't it? It must have been an online thing, surely. Oh. Yeah, something like that, yeah. Right, right, I'm not being ignorant, love. I'm going to be ending the stream shortly, so I'll give you a ring back later on. Well, I was going to say, can you not just FaceTime me very quickly so you can show me? Walking what? Yeah, when you get back to the hotel. I'm not going to be long. Right, well, don't be too long, because I'm not talking on the phone tonight. I'm not having... Right, okay. Right, speak to you in a bit. Bye, bye. He's complaining that he's walked 9 miles and it feels like that he's just walked through the Bronx. That's what he called it. And he was scared of having his phone out to get to that shop. I'll give him a FaceTime in a little, or he'll FaceTime me in a little bit and show me what he's got me. And then he's going out for a meal, and he's going watching the hockey, I think he said. Sorry, I'm going to have to catch up with you soon. down in the shop here. Yeah, like I said, it was on offer. Hey Candy, lovely to see you. Yeah, they were on offer, but it was just like, there was barely any discount on it, so I was like, is it worth it? I might as well just wait. But I'll get that one working eventually. It's just a bit annoying because it's my favourite one, that actually. Thank you very much. This was definitely a, it was a tester tonight. I've not finished the skin yet. I'm going to come back tomorrow and do the skin. I've explained to everyone that I had a bit of a bad night with my daughter last night, sleeping wise. So I'm really scared to stay up late tonight because it'll be sod's law that she does it to me again. So I want to try and get an early night, and if she is, you know, up in the middle of the night, I can deal with it. So yeah, let's go around this bit actually. I love these pens. I love them. Evie, will you shut up? There's no one out there, you daft dog. Go around this bit. I do, I love them. They're like diamonds, putting diamonds down. These are the hybrids. I think I am going to add a little bit of highlight on them eyes. I think they're leaking a bit, you know. Let's just see. That's not even going to bloody show up, is it? A little bit. Not worth it. Right, let's go in with the glossy accents. I'm going to have to use it on scrap paper. If you ever use this, guys, right, put a pin in the end of it. Because, I mean, I've lost count how many times now that it's blocked up and I've cut it and I've actually split it down the side. So now I've got to just squeeze it on scrap paper and hope that it comes out. I'm just going to put this on the pupils, and if you do use this, I really would recommend to just leave it overnight to dry. Especially if you use a lot like me to make it more 3D. You know what, I'm going to go as well for a glossy lip. I know that's cancelled out the colour a little bit, but once it's dried, it doesn't look like that. Right guys, I'm going to love you and leave you, but it'll be the same time tomorrow. I'll come back, possibly a smidgy bit later. I think I started tonight at about 7:30, so it'll be about 8:45 UK time that I will finish this lovely lady off. I'm really happy as well about how the hairsprays. I used hairspray as the fixidant. I'm really happy about that actually. I think them fixidants that I was looking at was about £13. So yep, as you know me, I have to tidy up everything. It can't be left out like this, it'll stress me out too much. If I come down in the morning, all my desk is messy. So I'll make sure my trolley's all nice, my gel pens are out, my sharpeners are back. I'm not a weird clean freak or anything, I just like everything in its place. Oh, good luck, Mia. I hope she's a lot better behaved than mine are, because mine are absolutely terrible when it comes to injections. Honestly, they're horrible. See, there are all the pentels that I've got. I do need a proper green. That's not a green, that's more an aqua. Alright guys, thank you very much for watching. I'm going to get the doggies sorted out. I'm going to make myself a drink, speak to my husband before I go to bed, and watch I'm a Celebrity. So I will see you tomorrow at, let's call it 8 o'clock UK time. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you, bye.